Hi, my name is Alona Pali, and I work as a teacher of English in Polotsk State Gymnasium number 1. The communicative area of the lesson involves talking about past habits. The lesson is aimed at training the used to plus infinitive structure. By the end of the lesson, the students will be able to speak about their past habits, and they will learn how to make up affirmative and negative sentences, as well as questions with the help of the used to plus infinitive structure. Now let's analyze when we turn to the used to plus infinitive structure. Study the example situation, please. Nick and Dan used to be together, but they fell out 2 weeks ago, and now they are apart. It means they were together 2 weeks ago, but they are not together anymore. As you see, the sentence "it used to happen" means that something happened regularly in the past, but it's not typical of the current situation. Study some more examples below. I used to play tennis a lot, but I do not play very often now. Diane used to travel a lot. These days she doesn't go away so often. Do you go to the cinema very often? Not now, but I used to. Another context when we turn to the used to plus infinitive structure is when something was true, but it doesn't exist or happen anymore. Here are some more examples. This building is now a furniture shop. It used to be a cinema. I used to think he was unfriendly, but now I realize he's a very nice person. I've started drinking coffee recently. I never used to like it before. Janet used to have very long hair when she was a child. As we're talking about the past habits, we use the auxiliary verb did to make up questions and negative statements. The rules are the same as in other past simple sentences. The normal question form is "Did anyone used to?" and the negative form is "Didn't used to?" Used not to is also possible. I used to be a curious child. Did you used to be a curious child? I didn't used to be a curious child. Now I would like you to say the sentences in a different way using the used to plus infinitive structure. Look at the example below. Last month, I rode my bicycle to school, but I go by bus now. I used to ride my bicycle to school. Sentence 2. 10 years ago, I studied Japanese, but I'm learning French now. Sentence 3. I played hide and seek in my childhood. Sentence 4. I ate porridge for breakfast, but I prefer sandwiches now. Sentence 5. I went jogging in the morning, but it's too cold now. Sentence 6. I was short and plump when I was young. Sentence 7. I asked my parents a lot of questions when I was 4. Sentence 8. I lived at the seaside 5 years ago. Now you may check if you paraphrased the sentences correctly. I used to ride my bicycle to school. 10 years ago, I used to study Japanese. I used to play hide and seek in my childhood. I used to eat porridge for breakfast. I used to go jogging in the morning. I used to be short and plump. I used to ask my parents a lot of questions. I used to live at the seaside 5 years ago. The next task is to speak about a person who changed his lifestyle. Brian stopped doing some things and started doing other things. He stopped studying hard. He stopped going to bed early. He stopped running 3 miles every morning. He started smoking. He started going out in the evening. He started spending a lot of money. Say or write sentences about Brian with used to and didn't used to. You see the examples here. He used to study hard. He didn't used to smoke. Please look at the help box and make up questions with used to. Mind the example. What games did you used to play? It's time we started work in pairs. I would like you to pick up 5 questions from the previous exercise and ask your partners about the time when they were little children. Interview each other in turn. Make some notes. For instance, your partner, when he or she was 6, used to play chess. Your partner now plays computer games. Then you will report the results of the interview to the class. For example, when Vasya was 6, he used to play chess, but now he plays computer games. Open your copybooks, please, and do the exercise with the used to plus infinitive structure. Make up affirmative or negative sentences, as well as questions. Look at the key sentences and check if you did the task properly. 1. I used to swim a lot when I was young. 2. My brother didn't used to eat vegetables, but now he eats them. 3. Did my dad used to have a sports car? 4. I used to wear my hair in a ponytail, but I have a haircut now. 5. I didn't used to like physics. I'm good at it now. 6. Why did I used to be so lazy? 7. My friend used to live next door to me. 8. I didn't enjoy reading, but I do now. Open your textbooks at page 58. Look at exercise 2A. Read the task. Now, use the help box and predict what could happen to Yen. Listen to the interview and check your predictions. Use the audio materials of the textbook. Unit 2, Lesson 4, Exercise 2B.
Unit 2, Lesson 4, Exercise 2B.
Today in the studio, we have a great singer and a handsome young man. Ian Gray, the first winner of the Pop Game Talent Show. Hi, thank you for coming.
Happy to be here.
We've got 100 questions from teens all over the world. Are you ready? Question 1. How did you feel when you were chosen the best?
Well, it was really exciting, and I couldn't believe it at the same time. It was probably the best moment of the year for me.
Has the show changed your life?
Yes, absolutely. My life used to be very different. I used to sleep more. I didn't used to travel so much. I used to spend more time with my friends. Now, I don't have much free time. I used to enjoy different things. I was a different person. And I didn't used to have so many interviews.
Haha. You say you were a different person. Have you become more arrogant?
Oh no, I've never been an arrogant person, and I don't think I am now. I've changed in another way. I used to be a bit lazy and quite forgetful. Now my busy life has made me more hardworking and organised.
I see. Did you used to look different too?
Yeah, my skin looked a bit paler, and you won't believe it, I had shoulder-length, fair hair.
Wow. Are you saying you looked like Legolas?
I wasn't that fit. I didn't used to do any sports. Now, I have to, you know.
Sure. Did you used to sing different songs?
Actually, I didn't used to sing at all. When I was 13, I taught myself how to play the guitar. And I play the piano, the viola, and the ukulele.
What's ukulele?
Ukulele. A musical instrument. Looks like a small guitar.
Let's do exercise 3. Listen to the interview one more time. Make up a list of positive and negative changes in Yen's life with the help of used to, didn't used to structures. Mind the example. Yen used to sleep more. He didn't used to travel so much. With the help of the following link, you will be able to do the online test with used to plus infinitive structure. Your home task is to brush up the grammar rules again and do the exercise in your copybooks. You should describe how Carol's life changed. Use used to, didn't used to in the first part of your sentence. Here you may see the literary and internet sources which were used while preparing the presentation. Thank you for watching. I hope the online lesson will be of use for you.